Coin.
Hello, YouTube coin community. It's me, Robert, with Coin. Today, I'm going to take, and what I'm going to do is something a little different. We're going to look at a tube roll. Now, this is a roll that I've got in the hoard that I've been purchasing. And I haven't had a chance to look through many of these. I did look through some other 5060s, and I found I found a couple of the RPM number 18. That's about a $50 to $150 coin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this open, cut the tape on it, and we're going to search through it. Now, just to let you guys know, when I'm searching these, I'm not going to show you everything unless it's something exciting right at the beginning. For the most part, I'm going to wait till the end of the video, and then I'll do some close-ups. Now, one thing I haven't done, there you go. Let's see if we can get that to focus. Come on, camera, focus. Well, no matter what, I've got to put my one hand, I got to get a little protection on it. So, there we go. Okay, now, there. Nice looking coins, at least that one. Let's see what the rest of them look like. Okay, this here looks like this here was the end one. Let's see if we can get a little closer here. There you go. One side nice and bright and the other side not. So, let's get to looking and seeing if any of these, I'll spread these out a little bit. Again, I don't know what you guys like looking at. I never got no comments the last time as far as if you guys would rather look at that roll or me searching. So, here we go. I'll be looking for a few different things here. First one has got interesting. I'll be looking for the double die on the obverse in the eye. It's usually in the eye. There's a lot of different double dies. You've got a couple of different separated RPMs. There's also BIE errors. That's where there's a die crack. If I find any, I'll show you. And there's also an anomaly that looks like a 5 that is, I don't know what you'd call it. It just looks like it's a misplaced 5 or some errand. If I find any of those, I'll point those out. Now this here roll, being it is a tube roll, chances of it being searched are pretty good. I just found the other end roll, or end coin. Not quite so nice. The other side is real nice. So I know that goes on the end. You should always expect that on all your coins. Oh, this in here, I know this won't show up on the scope, but this is one I'm going to definitely have to look at a little bit closer. Because there's just a little push of metal south of the, next to the coat. If I find any die scratches, I will be showing those as well. Anna Hutchinson and she made that suggestion on my last video that, maybe some of you folks don't know what a die scratch is or die abrasion marks are. So I will be looking for those, and if I do, I'll put that under the scope as well. So far, we really haven't found nothing just little die, just things that I know they won't show up on the scope. And so far, interesting pieces, but nothing that's significant enough. Now, that's another thing. When I'm looking at a coin, I tell a lot of people, if you look at a coin for more than 30 seconds, you're going to start seeing things. You're going to make, your mind's just going to play tricks with you. and you're going to think you see something that's not there. So I try to limit it to about 5 seconds at the most on either side. Certain coins I will take and spend more time on them. It's like a proof set. I may spend 5 seconds on each side, a solid 5 seconds. This roll so far, it doesn't look like there's anything in here. They all look to be the same die. Now this person could have put these in here, and they could have just basically put them in here to protect them, and there may not be nothing in them. But we've only got about 10 through, so we'll keep looking, and if we don't find nothing, well, here again. It's like I said on the last video, the 19 something something D, we didn't find anything. Now this one I'll show you guys, because this is not the anomaly of the 5, but I'll point this out. I'll show this one later on in the video at the end. It's got a nice, strong, like a gouge almost, above the 5. Looks a little interesting, and maybe an error person would like it. I'm variety. To me, a variety is a OMM, RPM, double dies, and errors to me are die chips, cuds, clip planchets, brockage. I mean, they're interesting, don't get me wrong, and some of them I like, but I'm just more of a variety person. And so far, we're still striking out. I'm looking for the separated D. There's some very, very nice varieties that are in the Cherry Pickers Guide, and I will be looking for all of those as I'm looking for these. I just found that same anomaly over the 5, so there's 2 of them, and I will be showing it, like I say, at the end here. I'm not certain I can make out what it is, but it's interesting, I will say that. And this will probably take, and what I'll show would probably get the error people more excited than the variety people. Let's see here. I haven't even found so much as a minor RPM, which is a little odd. And we come back to that same anomaly on the 5 again. So there's 3 of those so far I found. So that's, you know, a lot of times when you're looking through rolls, and I just found another one back to back, you'll find anomalies like that, and they will be throughout the rolls. I've yet to find what I would call a true double die, RPM, OMM, any of that. Not even a BIE. I'm about half of the way through it, the roll. And strike it out. Nice looking coins. I found a couple of them that look to be nice mint state. Probably a nice mint state 65 or 66. So that's not bad. I mean, it's a nice looking roll. I haven't taken, and still no double dies, no RPMs, nothing. No OMMs that I can see. Just that one chip on the die. So if you want to see what that chip is, or whatever that thing is, that anomaly, you'll have to wait till the end of it, and I'll show it to you. I took in, I had some other tube rolls. I wish I had opened those and showed them to you. I've already looked, and I've already talked about them in another video. And I found a couple, as I say, a couple of the RPM number 18s. Look it up. You'll see the value of them. There's a pretty good value on them. I think we sold one of them for $50, and I was told that was a fair price. The person that was looking for it, it was the, well, or no, maybe it was $60. But it was a nice one. Again, I want to repeat what I did the last time. Whenever I'm searching, I'm keeping both eyes open. I know you can't see it because I'm covering my one eye. And I was playing with it a little bit today before I did the video. And I know why I had a hard time the other video to take and to show you guys was because I had taken and I had my glove on one hand And usually whenever I look at it with my other eye, well, this eye, I'll take and I have a different position that I hold my hands, and that's why I was having a hard time focusing it. Looks like we're down to, let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8. This is the 9th one, down to 9 left. No varieties, no double dies, just that one anomaly, which, like I said, it might excite some people. It just doesn't me. Or at least not to that big of a, I mean, it's something. I just don't know what. And as long as I've been doing this, yes, I still come across some I just can't explain. I talked with probably some of the best variety specialists out there, and I get the same thing from them. You know, there's some things we just can't explain. It's hard to understand maybe, but, and I've been to, by the way, and I suggest if you're next to the Denver, San Francisco, or Philadelphia Mint, go take a tour. Take a few minutes. You can usually take a tour for free, and that'll help you to understand the minting process. Once you understand the minting process, then you can understand how some things, you'll know that, okay, this in here, that's why this in here works and the others don't. Okay, no double dies, no RPMs. I'll show you the anomaly right now. Let me take and get my scope out. We're going to get it prepared. And let me change over to the scope. Let's see here. Find my coin. Okay. Where's it at? Right there. Okay, see that on the 5 there? Now, I'm going to throw this a little bit of an angle. I think I'll be able to get a little bit better of a look. Let's see here. What I'm wanting to show you guys is right... And once I get a little bit of an angle, I think you'll see it a little bit better. But I'm looking at that little piece right there above the 5. Let's see if I can put an angle, what it would look like then. This is a little trickier than it looks. Okay, let's see here. Well, raise that up a little bit. There. There you go. I think you can see it there. I don't know what that's from. I found about 6 of them. This is probably one of the worst ones here. It's got a couple of chip marks right there, or, I mean, bad stains on them. Let me try and put another one on here that I found and see if it'll show up a little bit better and hopefully not as spotty. There we go. And there it is. There you can see trying to get that shadow. That's what you're working on anytime you're doing coins. I'm trying to get a shadow there for you, and there we go. Now, there's that little anomaly, as I said. But that's the only thing I found. So, okay, strike 2. Okay, we've looked at a couple. There's another one we didn't find anything major. I don't know if anybody wants any of those ones I showed with that little anomaly. I may take and I may throw one up for auction. Start it out at $1. See if anybody's interested in it. Maybe we'll do that at our next auction. Today's Saturday, so that'd be Monday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen, do me a favor. We're thinking about doing other videos on other hobbies. Leave a comment if you have a hobby that you think that you would enjoy us taking and including in with coin op. Now, we're going to stay primarily focused on coins. However, we'll have highlights from time to time. We might do it once a month. But I just thought it'd be something to take and to bring in other hobbies. I know for me, I like collecting more than just coins. I've said it in the past. I like a lot of old things. Anything old, way before even I was born, I just enjoy them. So, Okay, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully, we're going to go back to, in one of our next auctions, in the original bank wrap roll. We still have the 1960 and the 1961D that I intend to do. So, okay, thank you very much, guys. This was just a last minute thing, and I wanted to check it. So take care, have a wonderful week, and as I always like to say, folks, happy hunting.